Lil Wayne's popularity has led to a startlingly high net worth of $170 million, which he is put to work on some very spectacular mansions. When you have the type of fortune that Lil Wayne possesses, you have a moral responsibility to spend that money on the most luxurious things possible. His most recent house purchase demonstrates that he hasn't lost any ground when it comes to his sense of style. He purchased a sizable property in Los Angeles in 2021 for a modest sum, even for himself, yet the price caused him to hesitate. It is $15.4 million. The exterior of this Hidden Hills mansion is impressive, and the interior is as extravagant with high ceilings, big bold windows, wide open spaces, and puffed-up comfortable furniture in every room. It is a farmhouse-style home that appears spacious enough for horses to pass through the front entrance. When he was a kid, he loved Gremlins, so you know he's watched it once on that bad boy. If that didn't sell you on the house party style of this place enough, the home also has a great space for barbecuing. The living spaces are gorgeous with fireplaces, huge TVs, and seating areas everywhere. It's like this home was designed for house parties. The style continues into the home movie theater, which has enough seating to take in. Let's start with the fundamentals. There are 5 bedrooms, a private gym, and a tiny guest house, and they're all decorated in the same muted color pattern. I have to admit that this house is stunning and has probably hosted some of the best parties ever. But is it really worth the $15.4 million asking price? You are only paying for the house itself, not the neighborhood, where several high-profile celebrities have resided over the years, including Drake, Dwayne Wade, and The Weeknd. In 2013, Lil Wayne purchased a home in Miami, the party capital of Florida. He paid an impressive $16.8 million for this guard-dated Ellison Island home that overlooks Biscayne Bay, which is even more expensive than his La Place, though that's not what he flipped it for either. A lot about this house is similar to his La Pad that has Jessica Simpson and several Kardashians, so there's no way a home in that neighborhood would be priced under $10 million. The next house didn't have a pier directly on the ocean, a private elevator that was purportedly built for Lil Wayne himself, or even exclusive rooms for the butler. I don't know about you, but I would pay hundreds to read that man's book about what transpired in this home. You may recall that he purchased this property for just under $17 million when he put it back on the market just 4 years later. This time, however, he did so with a much higher asking price, which would be $29.5 million. It appears that the knowledge that this residence was once owned by legendary rapper Lil Wayne was worth over $12 million. I have to admit that I almost despise Lil Wayne for how incredible his car collection is. Take a moment to get ready because he has chosen some of the most high-profile luxury vehicles available right now, such as his 317 McLaren 720 Spider and 24 Porsche Boxster. As impressive as all of those are, he also has an '86 Cadillac CTS. He enjoys trying out new products, thus one of them seems to be his preferred Mercedes over the years. Lil Wayne has acquired 2 vehicles. The first is his Mercedes SLS AMG. The Mercedes Maybach 62, which is far from his greatest, is one of the most remarkable vehicles in his collection and can easily reach 198 miles per hour. It can be purchased for up to $228,000. Even though all of that is fantastic, his car's highest speed is just 155, and it still cost $428,000. If you watch this channel, you might be able to guess what his greatest automobile is. You can. This beauty is among my all-time favorites, and the crowning glory of various illustrious automobile collections that would be lovely and gorgeous. If there is one thing that he is possibly more enthusiastic about than luxury automobiles, it is luxury jewels. I take this car over all of the Grammy Awards he has ever received. Remarkable Bugatti Veyron valued at $1.9 million. Look at these gorgeous pieces, including Lil Wayne's Young Money necklace, his mother-named Sitter necklace, a diamond lighter, and a diamond grill, all of which are valued at tens of thousands of dollars. Lil Wayne likes diamonds and is prepared to spend a lot of money on them. His headphones may be his largest legs because few people remove them, let alone deck them up with diamonds. When it comes to how Lil Wayne spends his money, there is one thing that stands out right away. He has a ton of tattoos. This could be pretty standard for many celebrities, but few have their faces utterly covered. His facial features stand out like a flower in high res. Lil Wayne went the extra mile for his Beats by Dr. Dre, and he was willing to shell out the big bucks. He didn't have any tests from his waist to his knees, and needed a very professional artist to get that job done. As for costs, getting a full-body suit can be quite an investment on the low side. You could spend $40,000 to $50,000 to get this done, but you can probably spend a lot less if you don't care if it looks good. Miami artist Tao Hoquana has tattooed over 300 on Lil Wayne specifically. Lil Wayne is proud of the artwork on his body, but he also has a sizable collection of traditional works of art. It is absurd how much he spent on them, but his collection is estimated to be worth $30 million. Unfortunately, we are only aware of it because a significant amount of it has been confiscated. They do believe that no publicity is bad news, am I right? His Miami property was valued to pay off a $2 million loan that he owed. Although he has been spotted flying around on a Gulfstream K5, a true luxury flight that is worth well over $13.5 million. Lil Wayne is also well known for taking trips on private planes. However, he doesn't always have the best time while doing so. Riding these private jets can also run up quite the bill. In fact, remember that $2 million debt Lil Wayne owed to a private jet company. Well, at least the experience was worthwhile, right? How did Lil Wayne get his fortune, you ask? Well, he began by signing with Cash Money Records as the label's youngest artist back in 1995. Since then, he has released a total of 13 albums and has grown to be one of the most successful American musicians ever, selling 120 million records worldwide, including more than 200 million albums and 70 million digital tracks. If that wasn't enough, he has also won 5 Grammy Awards. Since Lil Wayne's career hasn't exactly slowed down, I'd say there's a good probability that he'll eventually possess another massive property or a lot of domestic items covered in diamonds.